think you should.
Hello everyone, this is Chinmay from Make Auto Clinic. So we are here with Royal Enfield product, another manufacturing product or manufactured product rather than from our side, which is designed inside our workshop, completely manufactured by us. So many riders wanted to have this kind of a stuff long time back, but which wasn't there at that time when the Classic 500 or all the classics came in the market, the rear disc brake company started getting those things very late in late models, we can say. So we have this model the day when they launched Thunderbird 500 and Thunderbird 350 with the rear disc. At the same time we were having this disc in our hand and it was absolutely launched before that. So this is the product what we have, completely designed and manufactured by us and definitely assembled by us. So there is no cutting, there is no alteration in the vehicle. It's completely plug and play. You can remove the disc unit, in 10 minutes or something. If you don't want, you can go back to stock unit without any problem, because we haven't removed anything. It's an additional perk, what we can say. Definitely this bike, require a lot of good braking, but do we have that? No. Lot of people, riders complained us that we have lot of problem with the brakes. The vehicle is not stopping at high speed, or emergency braking is having lots of issue. The brake plate is getting bent because of the braking and all those things. So what was the you know remedy for that? So we came up with the disc. So this is the disc what we have fitted on the hub. As you can see, the caliper we have fitted below the or opposite the shocks, and the disc is fitted on the hub. Remember one thing, in the Royal Enfield, the disc is we have fitted the disc on the hub, and so the company, which was in later models. Earlier the braking was basically for the sprocket, because this bike has got sprocket cum brake drum, which is fitted on the disc, the wheel hub, with the help of coupling the rubber by using the rubbers and everything. So such kind of a coupling is there. So when you apply the brake in the regular model without the disc, then the sprocket basically stops first and then the wheel, but it takes some time because of the rubber. The rubber has got elasticity, right? The characteristic of the rubber, as you know. So when you apply the stock brake, at that time the sprocket first of all stops and then will stop. So it takes some time. That is the problem. And the shoes what they have given, these shoes are basically very small. So in this case we don't have any problem, because the disc unit, as you can see, is fitted on the hub, on the wheel hub. There is no problem at all in braking, because when we apply the brake, the wheel is getting jammed or wheel is getting stopped because of the pedal pressure, not the sprocket. So when we are braking, we are stopping the vehicle, not the sprocket. As you can see, the caliper is mounted basically opposite to the shock absorber and below, underneath. Why? There are so many questions came in later on when we launched the product. Everybody was, it was like, the design is completely wrong and everything. There are so many imported bikes, also foreign bikes, which are having downside caliper. There is no problem in that case. If there is any problem of mud or stones or something, nothing happens. We are using this unit from last almost 3 to 4 years. There is no problem in the bike, and so in the brakes, apart from regular changing of disc pad. So the below caliper is not going to make any difference. There is no problem at all. While removing the wheel, it's very convenient basically to remove the caliper. This one take, if you want to remove the wheel from the vehicle when you have puncture or something, it takes hardly 5 minutes, not like regular Thunderbird what company is giving you. So the caliper has got one drain hole, just in case if there is any accumulation of water or mud, then the drain hole is basically given to get it out. So there will be no problem of no dirt or something like that, so you don't have to worry about that. The caliper is fitted mounted below that. The anti-roll bar what we have given, this is the anti-roll bar. Without the anti-roll bar we can't use the disc. Reason that when we apply the brake, the caliper tries to go according to the direction, right? So this anti-roll bar is basically holding the foundation. There is only one hole what we have actually drilled over here on the swing arm. In the vehicle, apart from this one hole, there is no alteration or no changes at all. Even if there is a hole, there is no problem in this swing arm. There is no changes in structural strength or something, right? So the caliper is here. The disc is mounted on the hub. It's very easy to remove the disc as well. But just in case if you have puncture or something, just remove the caliper, remove the axle just like what you were doing earlier, and your wheel is out. So there is no changes in even your procedure when you are removing the wheel. Absolutely same as it is. There is no changes. Stock fitment, stock removal procedure, and easy to remove. In fact, better than the new bike what you have with you, which are having disc and all. So the caliper is absolutely Indian. It's not imported as well. So if you want to change any or if you want to replace any spare part, those spare parts are basically easily available in the market. So the disc, so the caliper, your disc pads, and so the whole caliper as well, and so the pipe. If you want, we can manage something else. But many people said that this is wrong caliper position. They wanted to have here. See, remember one thing, in classic model there is the sari guard basically is over here, so it's very difficult to service the caliper if I put over here. So this is the best position what I found for the servicing as well as while assembling the wheel after puncture. So this position is very difficult. As you know, this is the one problem in Thunderbird what we are facing, that removal of this caliper from the bike, because the sari guard is fixed. It's not movable. It's not easily movable because sari guard itself is a basically mudguard stay. So let's have a look at the pedal side, which we have arranged without any changing the aesthetic looks. So this is the right hand side of the bike. Since we have fitted the disc on the left hand side of the bike, the whole main setup which we need for the pedal and every other assembly is the right hand side. So as you can see, this has got one kind of a boomerang shape plate what we have used for the foundation of the master cylinder. The reservoir we have fitted over here, just near to the starter motor. There is no problem. Even if you want to refill the brake fluid or top up, or you want to remove, so while servicing there will be no issues if you are having enough accessibility. So according to that we have given. So the master cylinder we have fitted properly. As you can see, it's a completely neat setup. There is no changes. Again and again I'm saying the same thing because there is no changes what we have done in this vehicle. So the spring what we have given for the returning the brake pedal, as you can see, the brake pedal is also not going very much down. So we have ample preloading also, and the braking load, so we can apply, or you can apply the brake properly without feeling that the brake is going down or something like that. So this is the main area where you can do the servicing or something, just in case if you want to work on the master cylinder. Of course, in the caliper section, the serviceable spare part is only one thing apart from the puncture. In the caliper, changing of brake pads, those brake pads are available in the market. If it is not, we will educate you, we will let you know what are the spares what we are using in this kit. So this is a complete neat package what you are getting in less cost and in your existing vehicle without changing anything of your aesthetic looks and geometry of the bike, and so the dimensions of the bike. So if you want to purchase this unit, definitely you can contact us, and you can see the below description. If you want to check out all the details about that, if you want to have a test ride of this vehicle also, you can check it at our workshop, and you will get the test ride of this vehicle, so you can decide whether you want to go for such kind of a product. So share and subscribe, and please enjoy the technical videos. Thank you.